we are going to learn one of the most important verbs in Urdu, that is karna, and we're going to conjugate it into 8 different tenses. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to Learn Urdu with Sara. On this channel, I teach Urdu as a second language. I've created over 100 videos in the past. I hope you learn from them. Today we're going to do one of the most important verbs. We're going to conjugate it into 8 different tenses. This is the 4th video in this series. Previously, I've made 3 videos like this. We're going to take a verb, karna, and we're going to conjugate it into the present simple tense, past habitual tense, present continuous, past continuous tense, future tense, past simple tense, past perfect, present perfect. Karna is a very important verb because it's also a verbalizer. A verbalizer is a verb which we attach with many nouns and adjectives and we make them a verb. This is a video where I explored this topic. For example, with karna, we can attach a noun. For example, kaam karna. Kaam is work, it's a noun, and karna is to do. Kaam karna is to do work. So it means to work. This is how we make a lot of verbs. For example, call karna, to call, etc. Now let's move forward and start with the first tense, which is the present simple tense. I always start with the present simple tense because it's simple and it's easy, and then I move forward and move to the difficult tenses, which is the future and the past perfect and the past tenses. As you all know, is about habits, routines, facts, what you do, what you like, what you dislike. For example, I like ice cream. I love mornings. Stuff like that. This is the present simple tense. So we will take the verb karna and we will remove the na. When we remove the na, kar is our verbal stem. And I feel like the tenses are pretty easy in Urdu because it's all about the suffixes. The suffixes in the present simple tense are ta and ti. Ta for men and ti for female. Another suffix which is te, which is for men. Single man or many men. But today we're going to use 2 suffixes, ta and ti. Now let's take our verbal stem, kar, and let's attach a suffix with it. Karti, karta. That means do. मैं करती हूँ, I do. मैं करती हूँ. मैं करता हूँ, I do. मैं करता हूँ. Let's add a noun. मैं काम करता हूँ. मैं काम करता हूँ. I do work. मैं काम करता हूँ. मैं हफ्ते में 6 दिन काम करता हूँ. मैं हफ्ते में 6 दिन काम करता हूँ. मैं I हफ्ते में in a week, during a week. 6 दिन, 6 days. 6 is 6, दिन is days. 6 दिन काम करता हूँ. मैं हफ्ते में 6 दिन काम करता हूँ. That means I work 6 days a week. Now let's take another verb, बात करना, which is to talk, to have a conversation. मैं बात करता हूँ. I talk. मैं दोस्त से बात करता हूँ. I talk with friend. So with बात करना, the person you're talking to is always going to be marked with से. मैं दोस्त से बात करता हूँ. मैं दोस्त से बात करता हूँ. I talk with friend. मैं हर हफ्ते दोस्त से बात करता हूँ. मैं हर हफ्ते दोस्त से बात करता हूँ. I talk to friend every week. मैं हर हफ्ते means every week. मैं हर हफ्ते दोस्त से बात करता हूँ. मैं रात को अपनी नानी से बात करती हूँ. So it's a female who is talking. मैं रात को at night, रात is night, को is at. The time of the day is always marked with go. मैं रात को अपनी नानी से means with my nani. अपनी नानी से बात करती हूँ. I talk with my nani. I talk to my nani every night. Nani is a grandmother, maternal grandmother. All of these are routines. All of these are habits. The next one is हम इतवार को अपना घर साफ करते हैं. हम इतवार को, इतवार is Sunday, को is on. So with the days of the week as well, you mark them with को. On Sunday. अपना घर, our own house, साफ करते हैं. We clean our house on Sunday. Do you have any question? Let me know what do you do every week that is kind of a must in your daily routine. For example, for me, मैं हर हफ्ते को hike करती हूँ. मैं हर हफ्ते को hike करती हूँ. The next one is past habitual. Past habitual is something we used to do, something that was our habit in the past. So it's pretty similar to the present simple. So the suffixes are similar, but the ending is different. Let's say काम करना. We'll use the same suffix काम करती. काम करती. Used to work. But instead of the present tense form of the auxiliary verb, we'll put the past tense form of the auxiliary verb, which is थी. मैं काम करती थी. I used to work. For a man, you'll say मैं काम करता था. I used to work. मैं काम करता था. कोविड से पहले मैं काम करता था. कोविड से पहले, before COVID, से पहले is a postposition. Before COVID, COVID से पहले मैं काम करता था. I used to work. Now let's add one more word into it. COVID से पहले मैं हॉस्पिटल में काम करता था और अस्पताल में काम करता था. अस्पताल is a hospital. कोविड से पहले मैं अस्पताल में काम करता था. Before COVID, I used to work in hospital. पहले मैं बहुत मसाले इस्तेमाल करती थी. Here we are using another verb, इस्तेमाल करना, which means to use. पहले, before, मैं बहुत मसाले इस्तेमाल करती थी. I used to use a lot of spices. मसाले means spices. पहले मैं बहुत मसाले इस्तेमाल करती थी. पहले वो बहुत फ़ोन इस्तेमाल करता था. पहले वो फ़ोन बहुत इस्तेमाल करता था. पहले वो फ़ोन बहुत इस्तेमाल करता था. He used to use phone a lot. वो पहले बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ोन इस्तेमाल करता था. मेरे अब्बू बहुत गुस्सा करते थे. मेरे अब्बू बहुत गुस्सा करते थे. गुस्सा करना is to be angry, to do anger. गुस्सा is anger and करना is to do. So it basically means to do anger. मेरे अब्बू बहुत गुस्सा करते थे. My father used to be very angry. Now let's discuss the present continuous tense. From the title and from the name of this tense, you can understand it's something that is continuing or progressing, something that is happening right now. For example, let's take the verb कोशिश करना. कोशिश करना is to try. And the suffix we use for it is raha for men and rahi for female. Other than that, you'll use the present auxiliary form हूँ. So मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ. मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ. I'm trying. मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. A man is saying it. मैं सोने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. मैं सोने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. सोने की means trying to sleep. Off sleep. Ki is off. Trying off sleep, which Obviously not making sense in English, but that's how it is. Sometimes things don't really translate well in English. मैं सोने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. That means I'm trying to sleep. मैं सोने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. मैं क्लास शुरू कर रही हूँ. मैं क्लास शुरू कर रही हूँ. I'm starting the class. शुरू करना is to start, to begin, and it's a very important verb. मैं काम शुरू कर रहा हूँ. मैं काम शुरू कर रहा हूँ. मैं काम शुरू कर रहा हूँ. I'm starting the work. मैं काम शुरू कर रहा हूँ. Let's talk about the next tense, which is the past continuous tense, something that was happening before, like a few hours ago or some time ago. मैं कोशिश कर रहा था. If you notice the sentence, it's very much similar to the present continuous tense, except instead of using हो, we're using था. मैं कोशिश कर रहा था. I was trying. मैं कोशिश कर रहा था. I was trying. मैं कोशिश कर रहा था. मैं कब से कोशिश कर रहा था. I was trying for so long. कब से means for a long time. मैं कब से कोशिश, कब means when and से means since some time. It's very specific to the context. मैं सुबह सुबह गाड़ी साफ कर रहा था. मैं सुबह सुबह गाड़ी साफ कर रहा था. सुबह सुबह means in the morning, early morning. गाड़ी is a car. साफ करना is to clean. साफ कर रहा था. मैं सुबह सुबह गाड़ी साफ कर रहा था. I was cleaning my car early morning. मैं बात कर रहा था. I was talking. मैं बात कर रहा था. बात करना is to talk or to have a conversation, as I said earlier. मैं बात कर रहा था. मैं काम कर रहा था और मैं काम कर रही थी. Now let's move to the next tense, which is the future tense. The future tense is something we will do in the future. The suffix for that is unga and ungi. Unga for men and ungi for female. And the verbal stem is kar. So basically it will be karunga and karungi. The thing about it is karna makes so many verbs. So by learning this one construction, you're basically learning many constructions. मैं ये पंखा ठीक करूँगा. ठीक करना is to fix. मैं ये पंखा ठीक करूँगा. I'll fix this fan. Pankha means fan. I don't know if fan is used in your country, but in Pakistan and India, it's an essential part of the room. मैं walk करूँगा. मैं walk करूँगा. I'll do the walk. मैं walk करना शुरू करूँगा. मैं walk करना शुरू करूँगा. I will start walking. मैं कल से from tomorrow, मैं कल से वॉक करना शुरू करूँगा. मैं कल से वॉक करना शुरू करूँगा. From tomorrow I'll start walking. वॉक करना is to walk, so I'll start to walk from tomorrow. मैं 7 बजे काम करूँगी. मैं 7 बजे काम करूँगी. 7 is 7, बजे is like o'clock. 7 बजे means 7 o'clock. काम करूँगी means will start work. कल तक फैसला करूँगा. मैं कल तक फैसला करूँगा. कल तक means by tomorrow. कल तक. फैसला करूँगा will decide. मैं कल तक फैसला करूँगा. I'll decide by tomorrow. मैं कल तक फैसला करूँगा. मैं उनसे बहुत बातें करूँगा. मैं उनसे बहुत बातें करूँगा. उनसे means from him or with him. बातें करूँगा means will talk. मैं उनसे बहुत बातें करूँगा. I'll talk with him a lot. Let's talk about the past simple tense. In the past simple tense, we see what kind of verb we are using. Karna is a transitive verb, which means it always requires a direct object. So it requires a direct object because we do something. We do work, we do the talk, we do the cleaning. So there's something that we do. So it will depend on the object. The suffix for it is a or e. Kara, kari, depending on the number and gender of the object. But there's one more construction which is more popular, and grammatically it's a bit different. For men it's kia, and for a female it's ki. Ki. Kia, ki. Now let's take the subject. The subject will be marked with name because with transitive verbs the subject will always be marked with ne. So maine kiya, maine ki. So now there's no object, so the sentence is not really making a lot of sense. So let's take the first verb, mazak karna. Mazak karna is to joke. So what we are doing? We are doing the joke. So the gender of mazak is masculine. So it will be kiya, mazak kiya. Maine mazak kiya. I have joked. I joked. Maine mazak kiya. Maine mazak kiya. The next verb is kaam karna. In kaam karna, what are we doing? We are doing the work. Kaam is also masculine. So again, it will be kaam kiya. Maine kaam kiya. I worked. Maine kaam kiya. Catherine ne kaam kiya. Catherine has worked. Catherine worked. Michael ne kaam kiya. Michael worked. So it's not telling us the gender of the person who is doing it, because we are focused on the gender of the object, the thing that we are doing. So we only know the gender of the subject by the context. Maine salam kiya. I have said hi. I have said assalamu alaikum. Maine salam kiya. Salam is masculine, therefore it's kiya. Maine salam kiya. उसने घर साफ किया. उसने घर साफ किया. He has cleaned the house. He cleaned the house, or she cleaned the house. In this sentence, saaf is an adjective. So saaf is not controlling the verb because the adjective does not have a gender. So here direct object is ghar. Ghar here is masculine. Therefore it's saaf kiya. I know it's very complicated, and it's true that the past simple tense is very complicated, but just keep practicing and you'll get there. हमने अप्लाई किया. हमने अप्लाई किया. हमने वीज़ा के लिए अप्लाई किया. We have applied for visa. हमने वीज़ा के लिए अप्लाई किया. Now let's take a verb in which the object is feminine. For example, बात करना, to do the talk. बात is talk, and that's feminine. So you'll say मैंने बात की. मैंने बात की. I have talked. मैंने बात की. I had a conversation. मैंने अम्मी से बात की. मैंने अम्मी से बात की. I've talked with mother. Talked to my mom. मैंने अम्मी से बात की. आज मैंने अम्मी से बात की. Today I talked to my mother. So things we did in the past. The next one is the present perfect tense, the thing that we have done in the past and it still holds true in the present. For example, मैंने अम्मी से बात की. Talk to my mother, and after ki we'll put hai, and that will become the present perfect. मैंने अम्मी से बात की है. I've talked to my mom. मैंने अम्मी से बात की है. मैंने काम किया है. मैंने काम किया है. I have worked. मैंने काम किया है. मैंने मजाक किया है. I have joked. मैंने मजाक किया है. मैंने मैनेजर से बात की है. मैंने मैनेजर से बात की है. I've talked to the manager. मैंने मैनेजर से बात की है. मैंने अम्मी से बात की है. मैंने सारा काम किया है. I've done all the work. मैंने सारा काम किया है. मैंने सारा काम किया है. I've done all the work. सारा means all. मैंने घर साफ किया है. I have cleaned the house. Now let's talk about the past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is much further in the past. And what we do is we put the past form of auxiliary verb. मैंने काम किया is I worked and I had worked. मैंने काम किया था. मैंने काम किया था. मैंने काम किया था. I had worked. मैंने खाना किया था. I had done the dinner, cooked dinner. Khana karna is to do kind of a dinner for people, to make dinner for people is khana karna. मैंने नाश्ता किया था. मैंने नाश्ता किया था. मैंने नाश्ता किया था. इतवार को मैंने बाहर नाश्ता किया था. इतवार को मैंने बाहर नाश्ता किया था. I had eaten breakfast outside in a restaurant. मैंने बात की थी. मैंने बात की थी. So because the verbs are depending on the object, and here the object is baat, which is talk, and it is a feminine noun, so the auxiliary verb will be feminine as well, which is he. मैंने बात की थी. I have had a conversation. I know these three tenses are very complicated. That's why I made so many videos on it, and you can check them out right here. I'll end the lesson now, and I hope you have learned a lot. If you want a PDF file or if you want to support, you can always support me on Patreon. And as always, have a great day and goodbye.